Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Onto this like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show to the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua. I want brothers be edified. As, just looking for something before camp. It kind of daunted me because I was surfing in YouTube as well. I can find it. And I was looking at it and said, Trump said, I hate when he does that. Well, supposedly they're supposed to be arresting Trump on Tuesday. So they supposed to arrest him. I was earlier this morning, I seen Fox Network, or not Fox News, sorry. And it was basically saying that he's going to get arrested, probably get fingerprinted and be bailed out right away. But, it's nothing major, nothing crazy and prophetic. But yet again, it has the tendency of being prophetic. In other words, we all know everything that happens, especially where a lot of things are happening, there's always distractions. And that's how Esau gets down. So this guy right here is a major card, so to speak, literally. And I'm not gonna look it up. We did shows on it. There's a Illuminati card with the Trump assassination, a guy that looked like Trump being assassinated. Also, the guy that looked like Trump is on the card, and he's angry. Like an angry face. And the only thing that could come in mind with the angry face is that whatever decision they have for him is going to cause, and it could possibly strongly cause a civil unrest. All right, and that civil unrest could lead to a civil war, because he's already talking of splitting the country up, and the split of the country, it will be where the Democrats rule and Trump nation, because there's so much things is going on. So this could lead to a lot of things. This could be ammo to make this man a god in the sight of people. He's already high up there, a cult of personality. What the right love, they love him. Let's be real, they really do love him. And the battle, the so-called battle between him and Biden, it really split the country in half. So this literally could lead to more civil unrest. And he's supposed to be running for president next year? Man, time is going by so fast. Yeah, he's supposed to be running for president. And we're in the break of World War III. So everything we've been saying about Trump and Biden could really take place with Trump and Obama. That's what I was thinking about. Because they were saying that Obama was going to cancel the election and be a dictator and so forth. We don't know. But we know that there's going to be a civil unrest. And we know everything that's going to lead people killing one another is going to be the lack of bread, the draconian laws and so forth. It could either come from him or Biden. And this is just another ammo for the Trump supporters to be on some, you see what they did to to this guy. All right? So we'll see what happens, but it was something, through the spirit, just looking at things in a spiritual aspect. And everything that is around us is prophetic. Everything. Isaiah 19 and 2. Matter of fact, I saw that one. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon his swift cloud. Oh, even that. They finally admit that what they call it, a mothership is in the solar system. All right, and when they admit that they're admitting that UFO, well, what they did was through the power of the deception, the power of the enchantment of changing words. So they, years before them supposedly shooting down UFOs is always, as we all knew, was unidentified flying objects. And the UFO has always been what they were considered, what we know as chariots. But even they changed the name to UPA or UP something. So by the play of words, when they said that they shot down UFOs, that for that distraction, that was just a play of words. That was just a whatchamacallit, like a magician sleight of hand, so to speak. But the Lord is coming down in swift clouds which we know are the chariots of Israel. All right, and he's coming not in a mothership, he's coming in a fathership. And the ship, like Ezra saw it, as a mountain. All right, so Esau's in the world of hurting. It says, and shall come unto Egypt. Well, we know Egypt is America in the scriptures. All right, modern day America is Egypt. Okay, everything from your medical to your obelix all stem from Egypt. All right, when somebody dies, they embalm it the way they embalm the person's organs. What do you got it from? Egypt. It says in the idols of Egypt, same thing. It says, shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So destruction is coming to America. All right, it's coming to America. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So the modern day American is the modern day Egyptian. And the modern day Egyptian, whatever the case may be, the Lord is going to turn people one against another. All right, he's going to turn them either from political, from households, gender. There's a great split. America's been split so many different times. It's unbelievable. People are literally, if you're a Trump supporter, people look at you like you're an alien. They don't want no parts of you. All right, proving that these people are bugged the fuck out, and the political game really has split these people in half. All right, and it says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, literally. All right, for like it says in Ezra. I'm just gonna quote some scriptures. Like they're gonna fight for food, they're gonna fight for medical, they're gonna fight for everything. All right, there's a great division. There's no love, like the scripture says in Matthew 24, that because iniquity is abound. All right, what is iniquity? Sin on too much sin, a lot of sin on top of sin, like we'll say. All right, there's so much sin that people are becoming cold-hearted. All right, literally, that people are cold-hearted towards one another. There's no act of kindness towards anybody these days. Everybody's act of kindness comes with a price, and we're not even fully into all hell breaking loose, and all these things are happening. All right, so brother's gonna turn against brother, straight up. It says, and everyone against his neighbor. There's no such thing as a community. All right, when somebody has food or somebody's a doomsday prepper down the block, and then you know of, ain't no neighbor love then. All right, communities is just, it's always been BS. Esau is going to show you a real community in that, where he's going to take over. It's going to force people's hand to get rowdy. All right, it says city against city, and that literally happened. All right, because America's nothing but a big city state. That's why the majority of people are called citizens. All right, and just giving a flashback, but when the whole C-19 happened, There was people that went from New York, which was supposed to be the epic, the capital of the supposed thing. When that happened, what happened? That somebody went to Rhode Island with New York City license plate, and they shafted them. All right, they called the police and everything like that, and that was just an indication what is to come. All right, people are literally going to turn one against another, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, Russia, China versus the U.S. and their allies. Russia, China, and their allies versus U.S. and their allies. So it's about to get real. All right, and it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof." And everything that these people do, they take counsel, all this deception, all this distraction. Okay, this is the weak end of their magic. Okay, this is the weak side of it. There's nothing that this man can do really to deceive the people that knows. However, they still fooled a lot of people. They took counsel in these things. All right, and they did it in darkness. Now they out in the open, showing the world their true nature. It says, "And they shall seek to the idols and the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and the wizards." So they're gonna soon, things are gonna get out of their control. Like I stated earlier, they already have the Illuminati card with Trump's face in it. Oh, and the Simpsons predictive programming that Trump got assassinated. So now he's getting arrested. He's a bad man, running for president. He has a large following. Who knows what these people planning to do, how they planning to do it. But all we know, this distraction is going to lead to civil unrest. All right, and these people are going to lose it. Okay, they're going to lose it. So it's something real quick through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The only your brothers was edified. Shalom to the elect of the nation. Shalom.